This is in reaction to what the TV host said, and she was saying that, oh, that why didn't God answer the prayer of Osinachi? Well, first of all, there are just certain things we cannot run into assumption for, because no one knows if the answer was knocking on her door and she wasn't paying attention. From what we've been reading, people have been telling her. I'm sure she knew, but guess what? Her fear was a limiting factor. She couldn't let go of her fear. And I want you to know that in as much as God is a supreme being, I want you to know that in as much as God is a supreme being and is the Father of all, creator of heaven and earth, He still needs your input. It's just like saying, oh, God, provide for me, God, provide for me, God, provide for me. But I'm starving. You really be starving. You're really starving and you're rolling on your bed. But then there's raw rice. Go and cook it. You have rice, but you're praying, God, please, somebody should bring me jollof rice. Hunger will finish that person. If that person dies on that bed, but God, this person was a Christian. Why did he die? But there was rice. There was tomato. Why didn't he cook a meal? The question is, why didn't she leave? You will not hold God responsible for her actions. Sonny P gave his own input. He asked her to leave, but she was too afraid. All those voices were God talking to her. Now, we're not going to be talking about the voice of God speaking to her literally. Nobody even knows that aspect, because one thing I know, God hates divorce, but that same God hates murder. She's dead now. That same God hates abuse. That same God hates violence. That same God hates harm. So we can't just sit in one corner and accuse God. God is just. That's what we should know. And help was coming. The question is, did she receive the help she was getting? People kept on saying, oh, it's time to leave. It's time to leave. Did she make a move? Maybe she was hoping that one day her husband would change. Maybe she was hoping that, oh, he hits me because I was rude to him. Now let's forget about Osinachi. Isn't the same thing you're telling yourself? You're making excuses. Maybe she was making excuses for her husband. Oh, he's going to change. He's a pastor. He's a man of God. I have 4 children for him. If I leave, what people say? You're making excuses for a man. Don't keep making excuses till your mouth can make no more. And don't let people blame God when you could have done something. No, don't do that. God will do his part. He can send help to you. For instance, in the Bible was Lot's wife. God sent angels. Angels went to bring them out. The angels would give an instruction. Don't look back. She looked back. There were repercussions for her not, heeding to the instructions. You're here, God is warning you. God is telling you, hey girl, hey boy, hey woman, hey married man, hey pastor, hey reverend, hey GO. It's time for you to leave that marriage. Wife of the GO, it's time for you to move. But you're thinking, what will people say? Everybody's telling you to leave, but you're putting a monster before you. You're putting others first. When calamity rises, please don't blame God. Please don't.